At the moment we have, thankfully, protections in our Equal Opportunity Act which extend to the very important area of employment. We also have some protections under the Fair Work Act and the Federal Discrimination Legal Framework.
There are a number of large companies which now have LGBTI workplace groups. Some of the large law firms, some of the banks, big companies which have come together through an organisation called Pride and Diversity, and the No to Homophobia campaign form part of the process in which workplaces, big companies and trade unions could be involved in taking a stand to say no to homophobia.
I think social research tells us that if you're not able to bring your full self to work and express the totality of who you are as a person in the workplace, that actually can have some impacts on your emotional, mental well-being.
So it's incredibly important if you're part of the LGBTI community that you can go to work and feel safe. And in that way we can actually participate in the community and the economy, and we don't have to fear something that's going to be very harmful to not only our employment if we're discriminated against, but actually our health and well-being as well.
If your greatest hope for your workday was to get through that day, to not be denigrated, abused, sworn at, treated less than, then I think that means that for some people, they might start with very low expectations.
In workplaces, I think it was everything from, the coffee room conversations about what you did on the weekend and the pronouns of your partner, and always being cautious and aware that you may not get fired, but you may not get promotion. You may not get, invited to Christmas parties, that the Christmas party list test, that are important social connections that people have. You still have to come out continuously in the workplace. And you really don't know. Every day you don't know how people are going to respond to that. People generally want to do the right thing for colleagues, but they can get nervous. And I've been saying it can be as simple as a farewell afternoon tea on a Friday afternoon and a welcome afternoon tea for the new gendered person on the Monday morning. It says that we understand that you've had a big transition in your life and we want to celebrate that.
Well, I think it's really important to understand that just because the law exists doesn't mean that people and employers comply with it. So discrimination happens all the time. It's really important that the Commission and the regulator in this space can actually be more proactive.
It's just important to be open and making sure that our policies are inclusive. It's about talking to the transgender or gender diverse person, saying, what would you like? Would you like us to ignore it? Would you like us to celebrate it? What would you like us to do?
To begin the process of the conversation that is necessary in every workplace, as in all parts of society, to change attitudes so that people no longer even think about discriminating.
You don't have to apologise for being LGBT or I. That's actually absolutely fine. That's part of who you are. People who are heterosexual or cisgendered, they don't need to apologise for that, nor should they. But no one needs to apologise for whatever their identity is.